Insurance, one of the most confusing things to navigate. And it's so frustrating because if you're having to navigate your insurance, something's not going right if you're needing to use the medical system. I'm Kelsey Boss, founder of Compleo, pediatric PT, and mom of two. We unfortunately navigated the medical system quite a bit the past couple weeks as we've been in and out of the hospital with our little ones. So what are some things that you need to know about your insurance policy? A couple things are, is the provider you're going to in-network or out-of-network? This is not necessarily a make or break. We personally at our clinic are out of network for a lot of different reasons, and sometimes you're going to get more individualized care, but it can come at a higher cost. In-network means your insurance has already decided to have an agreement with that medical provider. But something you may not know, and a lot of people get really confused by, is in-network does not mean free or covered. It means your insurance might cover and they have a relationship with the provider. So what do you need to ask your insurance to know if you're going to owe money? One, is this a medically necessary service or procedure or medication? Even if the provider is in network, if insurance does not think what you are getting is medically necessary, they're not going to cover it and you're going to be responsible for the full cost. Now, I can get on a soapbox all day long about if what they're deciding is medically necessary or not medically necessary is a good decision, but we're at their mercy. Number two, what are your deductibles, copays, and out-of-pocket costs? And so a deductible means you have to reach a certain amount of money spent before insurance will cover costs. But you can still have the benefit of being an in-network provider because that means you get services at the insurance's contracted rate with that provider. A copay is just a set amount of money no matter how much the procedure costs. So if you have a $100 copay for ER visits, no matter what they do in that emergency room, you're only going to have to pay $100. That's the difference between a copay and a deductible. Then your out-of-pocket max is the maximum amount of money you will have to spend. So if you have an out-of-pocket max of $5,000 or $10,000, I know these are really high, scary numbers, but unfortunately, that's the world we live in. Once you spend that amount of money, everything that insurance deems medically necessary will be 100% covered.